Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you to give you my fantasy preview of the Seahawks versus the Packers, Week 1, 2017 in the NFL. Let's get right to it. Who should you start for the Seattle Seahawks? Well, I think it's a no-brainer with Russell Wilson and Doug Baldwin. Also, I think Jimmy Graham should be a guy that you should start in this Week 1 matchup against the Packers. I think as the season went on last year, him and Russell Wilson started getting on the same page, and I think we're going to see a rebound season here for Jimmy Graham. Guys you want to stay away from, the running backs here, I think Thomas Rawls and Eddie Lacy both. I don't think they'll get it done against the Packers, so they should both be benched this week, brother. So don't start them. And also the other situation you might want to keep an eye on there is the wide receiver number 2 position there for them with Paul Richardson and Tyler Lockett. Obviously, if Tyler Lockett was fully healthy, I think he'd be the number 2. But right now, Richardson is the number 2. He had a couple good playoff games last season. We'll see what happens. Keep an eye on it. Neither one of them are 2 guys you want to start, but obviously there might be some free agent pickups you want to stash for later in the season. For the Packers, obviously Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, and I'm going to go ahead with Martellus Bennett. I think that's something Aaron Rodgers missed last season was a tight end. I think he will connect with Martellus Bennett, especially in the red zone. Guys you want to stay away from, Ty Montgomery and Randall Cobb. I think the Seahawks will be able to contain Ty Montgomery this week. And Randall Cobb, look, if Jordy Nelson's there, he gets most of the targets at the wide receiver position, so I don't like Randall Cobb this week. And somebody you want to keep an eye on as well, not somebody you want to start this week, but Jamal Williams, the second running back there for the Green Bay Packers, more of a true running back. Ty Montgomery is still learning to be a number 1 running back in the NFL. Remember, he was a wide receiver last season. Now he's the running back for the Green Bay Packers. Jamal Williams, true running back. I like him as well. Some guy you might want to pick up and stash for later in the season. See if he makes that backfield more of a timeshare rather than a featured back role there for the Green Bay Packers. This has been Dave Neilson, your Fantasy Sports Giant. Stay tuned for more fantasy previews for Week 1 in the NFL.